Damn, bro.
The weatherman booty.
Can you save it, please?
Bro, I'll save it.
All right.
I'll save it. Like, pull it down?
No, bro.
Shit. I low-key got shit though.
Yeah, shit.
Shit, I'll do the video anyways.
What?
I do have to shit. Like right when you pull the camera over, I was like, dude, I got a shit in my stomach.
Oh my god.
But anyway, so that's kind of like what's going on right now. I want to talk to you guys real quick. But first of all, what's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn here, and I honestly wish that my energy was that high, as loud as my voice is right now. It's not, but I'm gonna be honest. I want to talk about some things with you guys. So I came to the gym tonight, and right away it's been raining. There's like car accidents. We're driving by car accidents. Trees had fallen over like on the freeway. Crazy
puddles,
shit. Puddles, like
fire truck,
shit's just fire trucks, like 10 fire trucks.
The power outage
Down the street. Like everyone was like at a giant four-way. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to talk about something real important in life, and it's kind of a position that I'm at now, and I keep noticing this more and more, like on the daily. And if you guys can relate to this, it's about finding balance. And I want to tell you guys how important that is, and I can see it now from a different perspective, because I've been in places in my life where like I had nothing. I lived in my car. I fucking ate fucking top ramen and hot dogs and hot sauce on bread and like stupid shit. I'm talking about like hot sauce on bread. That was like food.
What kind of hot sauce, bro?
Tapatio. Yeah, my boy, fucking whatever, the guy with the sombrero on. David with the Tapatio. And now I'm in a position in my life where like it's obviously different. You guys see the YouTube, like I'm opening up a gym, I'm doing all these cool things. But the thing that I continue to struggle with, and the thing that I'm just kind of talking to you guys about, so that you don't lose track of this or lose sight of this as you go along your journey in life, and whatever stage you're at, like in the beginning or the middle or close, or you're fucking successful as hell at the end, it's gonna apply to you no matter where you are. And it's finding balance wherever you are. Like earlier on, I felt like I was a little bit better at balance, because I had this big goal, right? Dreaming big. I had this big dream, and I was like, okay, that's where I want to go. These are the things I got to do each day. And I was always really good at looking at the big picture. And at the time, like that's kind of all I really needed to do to keep pushing me forward. And obviously, I had to do little things along the way, as like you guys will as well, have to do so many little things along the way to get to your big picture. But now when I'm kind of like closer to a bigger picture, and obviously that picture always changes over time, but for you guys it will too. It's going to continue to change as you get closer, like the things you want or the directions you want to go in. But the thing I'm trying to get you to talk about with me, or me talk about to you guys, is balance. And I'm learning that like balance is fucking hard. It's fucking hard. Like granted, everyone has like different things they're trying to balance, but it's always going to come down to these like few things, like your personal life, your business life, I don't know, like your own like spiritual like connection with yourself, and like I don't know, God or whatever you want to consider some higher power, right? Just your own like internal like happiness, right? And all those things kind of like collide. Kevin, you got what, the four things? What do you call them?
Well, it's your physical, your financial, your job, career, business, whatever. Your relationships with yourself, your spiritual side, your creator, whatever you want to, you know, right? And then you know, significant other, family.
And what's the four?
And then it's your overall happiness.
So these things, right? Like as you go along life, I talked about this in a video where it was about the top of LA, but I want to talk about this again. It's like as you go along in your life, and I just keep seeing this more and more, it's like you'll get really good, and some people are great at doing it all. Very few people I've met like that though. Very, very few people. So if you're not amazing at being great at business and being great at relationships and being great, it's okay. Like I'm not. I'm telling you right now, I'm not. Like I'm not the guy who's the best at business. I'm not the guy who's the best at this. I'm good at business, right? And I'm good at I don't know, fucking
big picture things.
But like interpersonal relationships and shit, and like with significant others, and balancing like my headspace sometimes with like happiness, and like how those things all relate to each other, I'm not the best at it. And if you guys can relate to me, like whether you're the other way around or not, the point is like it doesn't matter what you're good or what you're not good at. It's realizing where you're at and seeing where you're at with those things. Like, okay, is my business good? Cool. Is my relationship good? Cool. Or is it not? And then being able to be like, okay, I'm good at these things. What are the things that I'm really lacking on that I need to kind of focus on to balance my life? Because that's what it's always going to come down to. You might be like, what's going on in my life? What's going on? Like you might ask yourself this question, like, what is the thing that is bothering me, right? And that's kind of where I'm at today. Like, I came to the gym, it smelled like shit, all this other shit's going on, like all these other distractions, like people trying to hack my fucking accounts on fucking social media. Like, we're about to film the video and then I'm like, oh, I'm dealing with all these people trying to hack my bullshit like some dickheads. And I'm like, damn, I can't balance my thoughts to like go in and film a good video for you guys. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I guess I'm just trying to say all this to say that like, it's normal, it's okay. But the way to make it better is to realize what you're good at, what your strengths are. Look at your life, pause the video and think about your life for a second. Think about like, what am I good at? Like, what are you really good at right now, all right? What is the thing you're doing best, right? Play the video. I mean, you can't play the video if you wouldn't hear what I'm saying, but play the video and you're thinking like, okay, what am I really good at, right? What am I not really good at, like, in your life? What are the things? Like, pick something you're really good at that you're doing really good right now, and pick something that you're not doing really good. And this is the thing that people have to be honest with. You have to be honest with yourself about how good you are at something and how not good you are at something, right? That's the thing. Like, I can sit here and say that there's things that I'm shit at. There's things that I really need to grow as a person at.
Triceps.
Besides my fucking triceps, right? Besides my triceps. Just in life, like in general, in relationships, something, right? So it's gonna be different for everybody, but understanding that is so important because look, I want you guys to understand this. Whatever you wanna achieve in your life, whatever you wanna get, like, you can get it. You can be the guy with all the money or all the cars, or you can be the guy with the biggest whatever the fuck it is, it doesn't matter. But if you weren't focusing on the other things or the other aspects of your life, I guarantee you can have everything and not be happy. Like, that shit is not gonna make you happy, right? It's gonna be a portion of your happiness because that's something you wanted. But there's gonna be other things in your life, I guarantee, that are gonna feel like left out. The idea is like, okay, how left out are those things and how can you balance it? And I'm still trying to find a balance. I think it's important sometimes to like, just take a step back and look at those things. That's all I'm trying to say in this video is like, pause your life real quick, look at where you're at, because you know you want to go somewhere. Most people want to go somewhere. They have some sort of motivation to do something, to be better, to like get better. Figure out where that is, where you want to go, where you're at now. Pause your life real quick, like not like pause or reset button on the how you used to do it back in the day, like GTA, you get wasted, be like reset.
Damn, that'd be
or like,
dope, huh?
That'd be dope as shit. But you only got one life, and that's the point. The point is like, so like slow down, take a step back, and be like, okay, here's where I'm at in my life. How do I get better? What do I need to get better at? And then start working on those things. Like if they're really far behind, like if you're really great at your relationships, but you're like, yo, I'm good at these relationships, but I can't even buy dinner, you know, because like I'm not making money. You gotta pause and be like, okay, this is great, and that's, you can keep it amazing, but like, okay, maybe you want to go on a trip to like Cancun, and I need to figure out a way to do that. So there's just different things for everybody, whatever you're at. Like, my point of this video is like to just sometimes slow down, like slow down where you're at, try and slow your brain down, try and slow your thoughts down. And I'm just talking to myself too, guys. Like, I need to do that, slow down and look at everything as a whole and be like, okay, where can I improve? Like tomorrow, or in the next hour, in the next 20 minutes, like is it the food I'm eating? Is it the thoughts that I'm thinking? Like, can I control those things? And at the end of the day, you can. Like, all those things can be controlled, and they start to become habits. If you control your thoughts, like, okay, I noticed that I'm having more of these negative thoughts about, I say I did bad on a fucking test. I did bad on a test last week, and like I'm trying to graduate for this class, or you know, you're getting out of high school and you're going to college and you got to do these things, you did bad here. It's like, okay, maybe I need to give more time to those certain areas. Like, maybe I just need to put a little bit more work on those things. And that's all it is like really slowing down and being like, where am I at? And being able to see it for what it is and not say, okay, I'm here and it's not my fault, you know? Because at the end of the day, where you are in your life is dependent on no one else but you. Like, no one can do any, people can do shit, like people can do shit to you, but no one can control where you're at in your life. No one can control like how you feel about the situations or things in your life or the directions you're going in. Like, I mean, unless someone comes up and they like blast you, then it's like, I mean, they're going to jail, first of all.
Water gun?
Yeah, with a squirt gun, like the emoji from the new album.
Then, bro.
You'd be wet. Yeah. But my point is like, I thought of a dirty joke, but anyways, the point is like, no one can do anything to you unless you let them, right? So understanding that, like, you decide your life. You always decide, no matter what, no matter fucking what it is. So it's like, you have to take a step back and be like, okay, I feel some type of way about these things, or I think these things. Like, you can control all those thoughts. You can control your actions moving forward. So my point is like, slow down. If you're kind of like in a haze, you're trying to find balance in your life right now, like I am, and slow down and be like, okay, this is where I'm at. These are the things that I have. These are the things I need to get better at. What can I do now in the next 10 minutes, in the next hour, in the next day to get better at those things? And just be honest with yourself. Drop your ego, lose your ego, and be like, okay, this is where I'm at. This is who I am. I'm here because of these situations, and it's okay. Now, how can I move forward in the best way for me and the people around me? Right? That's all you have to do. But if you don't slow down and pause and be like, okay, take responsibility for the situation at hand, then you're never going to be able to like take that step forward to become greater. And I think that's one of the most important things in finding balance, is being able to say, okay, I'm here because of the choices that I made, right? Not because of what everyone else did to me, because people will always point fingers. The reason why this is happening to me is because of that. The reason why this happened is because of that person. And they try to reflect like what actual responsibility they have to accept. The reality is, sooner or later, that might help them in the moment. That might make that person get over the moment, like where they're at. That might make them feel better or look better or appear better, whatever it is. But the reality is, sooner or later, the reality is gonna slap them in the fucking face and make them change. It's gonna make you change one way or another. What I'm saying, guys, one way or another, you're gonna be forced to change. And the reality is, if you can make it more comfortable, like accept it, and try and change a little bit along the way, it's gonna be much smoother, right? But at some point, life's gonna force you to change. Like, and sometimes it's not the way you want it to. So just accept that and know that it's gonna happen at some point in your life, whether you allow it to or not. It's gonna get you, right? So my point is, slow down your life, look at all the situations, all the things you got going on. How can you improve? And take them step by step. Take them day by day. There's just 5 things I wanna get better at. Start at that one. Do your best here, and then focus on this one, and then focus on this one. And then you'll probably have to go back again and keep doing it. But that's all it's about, like, slow down. And again, guys, when I do these videos, I'm not just talking to you and everyone out there, I'm talking to myself. Like, I'm not trying to preach, tell you guys, go do all these things, and I'm a fucking saying, I'm not the most perfect human being in the world. I'm just myself, I'm a human like you guys, and I'm trying to get better. So, let's get better together. That's what this shit's all about, and I always say it. I love you guys, I'm out. I hope the video helps some of you. If not, then shit, I don't know, you could always blame Kevin, because we know that's a go-to.
No, that's not me no more, bro.
What? Excuse me?
No, blame Kevin.
Kevin, right?
Think Kevin.
Kevin, bro. Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
What's
so
your
we're
name?
gonna Bradley.
Bradley Martyn?
You with a Y. Yeah.
Oh, weird. I've heard of you.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I also have a Snapchat. I got an Instagram. I got a Twitter. I use Twitter all day.
Yeah?
All day. They know. If they're here, they know. If they're real squad, they know I'm on that bitch all day. I like every fucking tweet. Maybe that's part of my balance is fucked up, bro.
You need to get
Maybe
off the phone, bro.
Kevin sees me, he's like, this dude is, I'm legit, I'm on my phone all day.
I don't want to do this, bro. I want to do this, and then I want to just fucking...
All right, guys. I love you. Make sure you subscribe. So much more coming soon. One thing I am really excited about, I know I kind of keep talking about, is the fucking zoo. Because I want you guys to be there. So hopefully we'll see you soon. I might quit YouTube, though.
We'll discuss it later, bro.
I might quit YouTube. Like this. I might just be gone like this one day. All right, so I was talking about balance, guys. We came to this tree and we realized, like, one of the most important things about balance is you gotta call the weatherman and make sure, like, he's not gonna blow you over.
Yeah, clearly this tree don't have no balance.
The weatherman blew the tree.
Damn, bro.
The weatherman blew the tree.
Can you save it, please?
Bro, I'll save it.
All right.
I want to save it. Like, can I pull it down?
No, bro.
Shit.
Fix it.
All right.
All right, there you go.